League na pampim na Elmina Sharks ena warrior waswa teams ni na eba ne say na Elmina Sharks team twi fa ye Krobia Asante Kotoko so sa no still I quite 10 points between the rivals which say Asante Kotoko and Hard to Folk onim say yebebo there is a game this weekend I say omo nyina no Kotoko ebet na fie ni Accra Lions abo na Hard to Folk so to kwan na oni R2 dia kopem so mo wi a na say na otwe eto aso no na say that big game no etimi to dwa won kran go prama so me kire Hearts ni Asante Kotoko te na eba ne say na Hearts di nkunimo edin kugo over the weekend na Asante Kotoko so ko gina akwa no a wono so agi ne nsem ebe remu wo sansem no mo but Ghana Football Association sem bisa ne say edian pa na wo mo ye so far because assistant Nigeria for crowd ya wetu dwa say Augustine Oguavo na be gina Ghana and Nigeria playoff no wono na oye coach obe odi Nigeria for be fasa two-leg encounter animo na o my Ghana yenso di ene ye enim say sports ministry NEF ko hia ya ma wakọ benkrum a enim say anka o say coach ne etimi ba but ya twen ya as official communique ni eba na wafo bisa say senior Senegal fine fair edwumedi a wo mre hye wo mo coach nsem Aliu Sisi nsem man break kakra man hye niam ma Senegal nei wo matimi anya kruwa apeja no it's high time say o say hu say bibia jiegu okroma enti o say coach obeba no ye man sa time ne say jiedwuma no ye tawachi na ye hwe say bibia betimi akonkan ye Senegal de no nim say apa no oji adwuma no 2017 omko AFCON quarter finals omudruye 2019 ena oji omko finals ansana afi woji AFCON didi ma omti na say dwumedi anu odi no na otumu say progressive and then why ya the ochina no ya the net to aso sa na ye de no so ukofo bi na so bana enko yesa na enese Ghana focus na ensem ne be brum ni ahwese ni a ho nsem abedwa fire crowd matena se Philip Sitsofe Atsrim is back from GPL duties out to Sampa Wajinego kama Nafisa Fattal baba ko kan no wono so atena se sanso na Mr. Kokodio me wano wono so Wajinego kama watena se metena mu dia mana na da kwa JC medin Evans Amewugah obetimi afre me chief with support from Mutala Yakubu na Otechi Anderson and Afinso Chris and Omomo MCR na Kobe Sam and Afinso na na ke omo nombo ichidoma ye de sports park one bro fiti sabre ekosi prem tubre and yet na nkonya so edi dwumedi na bro why crowd ya yeso ya crowd pa ye de nsem no eba be go odi ama Anopia betina sene dia agudie mu nsem obadia ne emphasize akese ma last chance travel and tour o madaruma ne ene yatimi abetina ha ye dia agudie mu nsem eba se bia opese onya kwanya anase utukwan eremu obi manso ukoye adwuma na anya kakra abepodwe e okroma anase okra no pese oye adwuma na abra wuko school obi manso dia hene baby club omo betimi abo travel and tour agency betimi abo ne last chance travel and tour I say ban visa assistant air ticketing and reservations travel and tour arrangement omudi mu akotene ye pass and so na travel consultancy na afin so se na American kan no pese oye adwuma bra usua de obi man so wo metimi abo ye pa e bia meka se obi a oye ultimi ye warehouse adwuma ana oye ekwie adwuma ana production work oye ade dia general labor adwuma ye de nkrofo ko Canada mama ko bo adwuma etisa fita for kra ye timi edi mu remu e wo Canada sanso na New Zealand ye nya mo mutimi ye hotel construction jobs and afin so accounting adwuma ye de mo ko Estonia mo amoye restaurant adwuma ne construction jobs and afin so driver for mo so modie no no sanso na Portugal ye hia akua for me kire mo amoye farm efo mo adwuma sanso na delivery workers and general labor mo nyina ye de mo ko Portugal Singapore ye hia mo ye de mo akwakoye restaurant and construction jobs Turkey de hotel adwuma any restaurant adwuma na ebusu Qatar ye hia driver for ne skilled labours Dubai so pepepe and etia driver for ne skilled labours ye di wo mo room wo hono mo e bia me kese odi opese otu kwan na adwuma nya adwuma na apese okoye opese okodi holidays so nkrobiti se Austria Denmark Italy US and UK dia ene Bora last chance travel and to akachi na kwaji visa bibia timi akonkan ye dia ma o hwe ye kira kwa won kran ha ye o Kisima Junction ye ben my life insurance no betimi afre last chance travel and turn 0553 985231 0553 985231 Sansona Kumasi or Kenyansi Diasi new site behind page 4 obetimi afre Kumasi o matro microphone was 054-356-5968, 0543-565-968. Last Chance Travel and Tour, your number one trusted travel and tour. And I pause you drew that I share about drama so any a Kel charcoal toothpaste. When I'm said to Tina, body who any a yen so ye the body who no bones sumwa, no ye their fafa is one. What to so baby now is now fit come my fimbia own nay. When I say you see your a technology world computer system no I didn't call any trimuntis already process bibia computer bibia so I dig it any headache continue. Samara Company Limited for Natina Sehusu. I was say omutimi fast at DNB. As I said, Yama Titinyama na papa, no more done and almost the far barefoot feed you, no more yen come and they are tuning Kel charcoal toothpaste. And now you be now they choose here and on a mile a year a good fresh breath. A mile senior fita, a reduce 10 dental plugs, and also to me boama gum no a year very healthy and strong, a preventive cavity. Say be out choose you see a drone edit trees, you know, who say boo on what you choose here to me say I come out, I could just hangover near the Debbie, would you come up? It to do choose here to Musampa, Bibia, Koye, Eddie Amount. You want Coladian so to Musampa, Eddie Abadraman, so I know see a friend Calket toothpaste. I am Colombo Diffity and Fiam, you know, see in Fiancia. Omniano, the boy Juma, the Chum was out to Musampa, Bibia Concanye, the Amas, and I'm the Cancayano, a Samara Company Limited for Nakofa Badraman, so Food and Drugs Authority paying for Ajatum Kama, Yedi AD Juma. Kel charcoal toothpaste was a happy smile. Sanson a Kel kids in Colana just so happy smile. IMAX Electronics at Taichi and Neo to Musampa products. I hold on the abano. Smart, I say, Oshani, a durability na, a winning ye pa, and so no, a sound so no ball for a very affordable, on ye be a waiting me a boy ye pa, yaka electronic. Gadgets, dear, and then you own him that fit air conditioners, TV sets, blenders, standing fans, rice cookers, kettles, sandwich toasters, USB rechargeable batteries, any electrical gadget we bring now. When you buy IMAX Electronics, Akachi. Now, the IMAX Electronics, your money, your furniture, oh, Tom, and Yamani Bia, Mama, a 2 years warranty to Musampa. Then who touch ma, over to the Bora, maybe I'll call toy and see a air conditioner now, with the mom and a waba samu into Moses Samami, it misses summer, and I say problem na wiki to bia yesese diama na wasan agya akoko yusu sa mfie mienu asana otobosampa bibia ho to chimani akoye wankasa woka na ese ho ensem eno no make us say wo pese oni omudin komodin sa woso emu den na onya wonyama ni bidia ene frɛ ɛyɛ IMAX Electronics in penny phone 0544 019 552 0544 019 552 now on IMAX Electronics in komo we are sitting tankese no so benya on www.imaxelectronics.com Samsung on Facebook ubetimi enyomo IMAX Electronics. IMAX was a smart life for Madaroma na good yimusem bawa kwemne. Make us say about Jumaini, Ebia, we a private salaried worker. Ebin so now we a midwife and I say nurse in this room. Otumuse Ubo Juma Kakreba, na Kakraneba, no Tumusampa, Ubushia a large Kakrantu, Obet Tisicane, you know, Busumi, no better to nurse out to say, near she shed a new botomusa. Now so Kaunya, ya, and Kawa condition and what to Chimana Kwakutobi or Tisia for Kachi, and Kasan Bar, no, them, Hobia Uni Bikan, can you be buyer, Upetivia, Kisi, Binanka, dia bo honum, my bibiatimia. Kai odo sesi yesha obotoma na akosi form odo sara aboso mu a na akosi form eze odwu ante ase obi wallet ni mu a ase hwi ni mu we de oboro a eye TCL penyu for ka choro so edwuma yi na oye aban edwuma yi ana oye private salaried worker ana so oye nurse ana midwife a wo salary efa controller payroll Ecobank CBG GCB SG Bank, First Atlantic Bank, UMB, any Access Bank. Na is only Makasa, no what you omajuatum, nene at the corner over Tonotoa, Busome Baku Dumie, no say, Afeba Konomono, no more to Teneka Cranka, I feel Coneriano, Nesampa, Oma to Bibia, Nessa, I didn't know, Sabrano, one more thing, Nanoaji, I didn't know to few, I will use Bibia, air contain the amount. Fred TCL and Penny for now, new Munin Comoy on 0596 913 317 0596 913 317. Now only TCL and Penny for reading come now when you're a munchinonia or Moniama Panibi. TCL was in a creative life. And a betting companies now do so. Now, so you baby, I can hear Betty. Oh, Betty, I borrow my Bet Fox now. No more Betty. What to Muzampa Bet Fox, dear. Who do one more? So once the crown almost if Fabra Torso. Odds no so a guy, papa. Now, what to Musa Bettina, a Cosesicano, Bibano to say, one system need freezy near there. Be Bet Fox the Antissa. Would you know the Usika air shawonsa? Or Lord, you know what you sika come and be beating me. Can you add your mouse? Send your mum run it, almost see Betfox with boost them. Now them say Betfox Korea and the official broadcast sponsor of the EPL on Max TV. EPL Eddie Bro Max TV. Mimi de Biano. A Betfox now so yas near yet tardy but to Musampa Betfox or Muniaman a guy. It's league be up so Betty Biano. We're Betfox. For phone on net log on to www.betfox.com.gh. Now new Mundins are so to Musampa on Bibia e Kamapa. Techno come on 18 phone a guy phone you to Musa charge ya na timye timo be na miensa eno ani enumo phone a guy pa no create the infonyini a otum se mfonyini a we yi no nipa na etuntum etuntum kokko enye phone na nipa no o twa ne senia o pe no na atum se awie chi na adane akwa bibie ho de bi Techno come on 18 de na and they guess na dia to mo di djuma boys nso mo charge ya ampa na timye tima bie konkan ye dia mam Bora Mobile Zone Shop, Max Buy Shop, and I said Techno Accredited Shop be a bear. I call Jody, call www.technogana.com. Now, I'm penny funding command I said from on 0202 698 379 0202 698 379. Techno come on 18, shake it and love it. Max Buy Taichi and Max Buy in Yamapana Aba or showrooms are hold on. Some catch us a Max Buy here. Almost bear 45 outlets nationwide as a who run with showrooms are hold on now. When your brands, Papa, brands be to say IMAX, brands be to say TCL, brands be to say Chick, as a Ura Honmoa, daily goods, Nyama Yen with fear home appliances are hold on. Nina mobile smartphones are hold on. Nina bet me your Max Buy showrooms, Nibby. Open showrooms now, Dinka Krana, UTC, Ubetimi and Max Buy or Honum Sansona, your circle, your Ben Vodafone Dino Sanso, and our malls, I hold work room, say Achimotamo, and now we're still small, and I send poor Cramo, Ubetimi and Max Buy, showrooms, Nibi Honomo, Sansona, Air Kumasi, Dumobetimi, Tamale Quality First, Takradi Market Circle, number 9, Kaswa, your Honum Tema, Cape Coast, and I said American can 45 outlets nationwide, only ye didn't come on, my Vivier can you fret Max Buy and penny for it was 0302 750 308 0302 750 308 and 0544 019 552 0544 019 552. Now say curiosity that can see us on www.maxbuy.com.gh. Max Buy, happy life. prosper kwani eji bro and senior American kan de man 7 ba area na Aduna befie na de ye fie nkomo no aba behwe Ghana Premier League near Black Stars technical team as a coach for the Black Stars nkomo na kosi sen 10 year ko de na ye e afa ho na chese obetimi di wano ato nkomo no bi wa bra de wadwenkyere wa 10 year ni wa tenetene e de afa ye WhatsApp line 0506 367 196 0506 367 196 so the file by Bechi Brenya can candy amount Facebook. We are live on Max FM 89.7 Max FM 89.7 share like in our comments by Bechi Brenya can candy amount. If you are also near the Afcon, you are good year, Nanso, no, ye and no Beshama, Nissam Nassim. Around Sadio Mane, Liverpool, near Brantil Sinakandima, the Taranga Lions of Senegal, Omaji, the African Cup of Nations 2021 edition, Corona until we are born after 2022. Now, I say, Ampa, Abrantiano, after Saw G trophy, no one say trophy, tournament, no cost, one of a car say. Trophy obegia ene wiase mu na be ne de the African Cup of Nations sanse ne man Senegal wo mo NGBA ti wo gibia ene ade be ne de yi pa wona wiase na mpaniam pa branch ne gi kruwa no nim se wo de kruwa no ekoda ma ade chie na Senegal gi kruwa no de kruwa no koda ma ade chie na wona wie no ode betu wiase nia ade a wadwen ne bre na bra bomu abobo na ade ba ko hia na da na koma so opeso ye ene se oje African Cup of Nations na wetimi age no ade ani de yi pa obo ono ankasa no waba so na ebusuafo nyina odam ase eda the entire playing body any technical team of Senegal se omo kan mo tipam ho a omo ye bibia ma omo ko kodin editi o man me sanse final no kra na anya betesa o man a onu ko hia ono waje so ntia eba ne sa na ono finals no woni mbosen o na no kohia de na edin na so nyamencha de ma omutimi agide a na ese na enigisem e na wode tudwa ene de se sa da no so ade chinye no panyifo hwe ne ye holiday e wo ye Senegal monte so a otumu sampa obi a ne giye eno ne sem a Abrante Sadio Mane e de ababonten ye kind of want some no na Abrante Mohamed Salah on the other hand womo any ono bosina kandima Egypt womo ne Senegal na call the finals womo ntimi anje no na otu sa Abrante ni mu hantwo park no so na ese adane esu ni areho ne ade a omo dressing room no a wo free playing body nyina no ka kyerem sew omaye ne ometimi bia efa na omo share tournament na se no mu di omudi se ometimi ewrem of finals ne die but na kamya keso akoyese okono na edin but omotimi miom ni anom dudru finals no dudru no ko fi se ometimi age but omokoni omo ye no ometimi abia ne se fata so omo ye na anom ye na mum no ISS Senegal for na honde ne wosro kakra omo etimi age ye but then o catch omo se omo fan show mutiri mu se onim so omo ne Senegal World Cup qualifier enti eno no ene ebeye jesu kwa mbe fa so tua Senegal foka eno na so mo hwe na sa kensi de be to dwa match mu no na ze wo so mo tio mo wo sa Senegal fo nsem kwa Senegal fo fa so a wo mo je Afcon di fi wo nsem na se sem a Mohamed Salah tu ni mranti ni mata se o man from Senegal eji African Cup of Nations no di fi wo nsem na Mohamed Salah ka chi no an onim se na atwi Liverpool any Leicester City wo akensi ba ko in the Premier League walk no wie ya na to sa Abrante no ko pie mu Egypt monte so no o dan ne prekope e dia koche Anfield na se wo ne ho akodom Liverpool players na wo matimi aye ahosiesie ana wa the Leicester City akensi na kopem so Abrante Sadio Mane wo no so nya ya na akobetimi akosi sa kan ni bi na so kam akose na kase omo Senegal playing body ne technical team no pese ko hia o man panyin na kasa Senegal man panyin intine se no nkomo e won tie kam akose ebia na Sadio Mane die wa highlight kakran sa no arrive Liverpool for camp. Max 89.7 FM and it's 27 minutes after 10 now. Yeremu and Yafa EPL games via Beto Janyame Aduna in Como Ewohodum. And then Newcastle, any Everton, I can see back where Basu 7:45. And as I can see any two Samson and West Ham, any Watford, any best shares so Burnley, any Manchester United, I can see 8 p.m. now Washington Susa, Eddie Amami Ohonum and Ra. Na Chesela Liga I can see back to Atletico Bilbao, Espanyol, Ball, Mecamino, Timo Bako, Samson and Serie A, Salernitana, and Spezia, Cote, Obiasha, and Yonko Kabako, where any games a two and Ran, and EPL games no sweet me up about American kind in my intro no there will be a Coppa Italia game I say no so Empire and Inter Milan any AS Roma and Eddie Pim so 8 p.m. a kickoff. Papa, Obefa Aye Everton Boboku Frank James Lampard. There's a Utumosampa call Chelsea as a legend. What Bobo Diamamo, Majini Amabibri now call Honum as a coach dear. I said I'm fast, continue Fika Crane, say Everton Fattal Safran Manabeji, a year Jumediano. Now, one more ball a year I can see about Common Brentford. And could him dear etimi ba ma omo abibi etimi akonkan na to say all big games I done in Nimunua I say eno na wo hwe nim say kwambia so betimi edi nkonim san say these games no ya de hu hia opponent ahodo a omo ne omo kwa kwahia me che Newcastle and afenso Leeds United I can see me no way I can see a eda Everton bo obokọ enimu a omo dadwen na ne say oso mutimi di nkonim osa can see mienu anymore na eno na fans no omo ne age Lampard ho de so aba di ma akunim de ba akodi amam de na wo mo hwe ni mu yesi obekọ akodi akọ nim na ne 2 games aka no ewo nim no so no obetimi edi nkunim efi yorkonom de no mo nim sampa wa bat na ase wa ba no wa ba ye adwuma ne yie e de ama Everton boboko no manya ne mugidie ono so de atodwa se Everton fo benya ne mugidie a enye 9-day wonder se wachi Brentford abom 4 goals to 1 na eno ano no de bi games ahodo mienu edom nim ya akensi ahodo hia team yie pa ohwe se Newcastle for battle relegation on so mu fi onu a oni omu kohia ya na ede Leeds United for so akwa team bia oni omu hia na akense ni mo odin ye pa but o person nya fans no do ewo Everton dia na say 2 games na e so timi di nkuri na afeni aka no o timi abon kakrakra akonim. Say ansana around Anthony Marcia and Jesse Lingard so munsem kakra bai brebi etwemu United for akachi ina ne sem rante we di sem ko tu e social media handles a omo chirim se kamia ko ese omo first team selection yes ya abo omo nti ne se omo nya United boboko no mu a wombe down we need ya chebi fufuro eno na ene Ragnick a wono ye coach edima United boboko na rebetu dwa so sansem ni di amanfo pese Ose omo boy FA Cup akensi de ekwa interview and am person yi nsem na no se debi omo aka so mu fi asem obehwe kwa befa so no ne Jesse Lingard in particular woni bedi nkomo na Anthony Martial de obefa phone afre no omehwe se omedi nkomo na bibia atimi akonka United de ebobo kekese a omo person omo ru omo tuma akon wa abonte na mu no omehwe ma bibia atimi akonka ye no nsem a Ragnick edi etu dwa after se wo modi nkugo to Middlesbrough in the FA Cup against him amafo bisa no sema ensentrofo bisa ne sema fa abrantie Jesse Lingard ene Anthony Martial ho na se brante no hwe a Edison Cavani oba squad no mu no kamia ko ese enu ntini ase yi omusi ncheni ade a but no sin sansem no o mehwe no ma solve no internally enkokon ensema be kwa bonte. And then Liverpool 4% more trigger a 42 million release clause that Barcelona brand Gavi, just 17 years of age. On person more Cotebri a brand and free a year company be PM Anfield. Say a brand and more idea con ye into Monia no be see a kind Edima a year Liverpool. Bibia betimia Boama, Yamatimia con ye. What you say and they were more strength you team ye Pamo Pese Ansana a year Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino name Sadio Mane mo or Mombra Yonabako Ebe Basso on there so many Amrantibia Shesho Manamoa Bibia Timia con Kanye to Musampa Womani and Champion Kofa Brant Luis Diaz free Portugal Monte so be PM Bobo Nakachi Omo Ranti and Kumabi to say Evielio Tomo Bobo Yepa and Tomonia Brante Gavi so the Kawa Nesampa future now and a jogging club able to Ediama Liverpool Bobo Kuno. Semya Babontina, Semno Mashaya Ehumpa. Where Brofo, I say, Man United are Europe's most wasteful club, having spent over £1 billion on players to win just 4 trophies in 10 years, while Everton and Villa have blown over £350 million for nothing. United trophies Mako na edo mani mbeya mfie dunte momo say £1 billion. I say players are hold on their omo club no nyasem ketwa ni na ye trophies Mako na edo mani mo ampese womo talking about the English Premier League, UEFA Champions League, FA Cup. There's any nada minima one person with the Scout Marcel, Sky Con Kanyepa, Nanso, 4 major trophies in Yadia, Omosaka within 10 years. No, there's 10 billion na pounds. And it's United for as a Sema if you're Makachi Eba, and no. Anyway, see for my man and nothing so Abegafaba na yabe Bruce Sem so Robin Gosens I really say Newcastle transfer no nanka o nyabe kodie but I say na she shedan pusunu sa say woko piem wo Newcastle bobo kunu mo fa no na say wo hwemu a o shedan tete nyama bi asesa anti nyama wa say one shedan fani ti anje sans Newcastle for deal na wantimi ankopie mo si akan amfa mo wo St James's Park. Musa Dembele, your former Tottenham and Fulham midfielder, why retire from football at the age of just 34 years? Wow. And I say, Sema Airban after rejection a contract extension if he Guangzhou FC in China. There's a brand Tennessee or plan say or so what any busuya. Etna na one more share from my brother Bumbi or some year be a normal year until at the age of just 34 years. Musa Dembele say, oh, by my baby one being now in the cuckoo kakane Yamina a go on as a footballer. Guangzhou FC, one of the clubs in China, out to Sampa Chinese League, no, or Monday Bokon can you the contract ko Nimsa Brantiak also extending now. We see a kind of mom so David. Be my debut on Benin and we judge Medina to on and Sema what the urban 35 minutes after 10 right here on 89.7 FM. Philip Sitsofe Atsrim Ajinegua Nafisa Fattal Aduna Sansuna Kwedumi one also Ajinegua Medin Eddie Evans Amewugah Obetimi Afremi Chief me join the discussion on WhatsApp line on 0506 367-196 Sansona Facebook Max FM 89.7 who do I drink for bar Yabaji Brenia can kind the amount. Good morning, Ikadi.
Yeah, morning. I'm in Chetty for Mobia. Good morning.
Right.
I'm not sure there's much to talk about apart from some of the Premier League games of Barcelona.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so, of course, Sadio Mane, every player in his generation, Sadio Mane in his generation is the most talented Senegalese. And see, you'd be expecting say you can deliver the holy grail for Senegal. Okay. Senegal, they've not won the AFCON before. They've not really been a powerhouse. You see, Senegal history has been very much centered around the year in 2002 at the World Cup, reaching the quarters, beating the defending champions France at the time. But no more achieving. So this generation, if you like, a golden generation of DS and their most talented footballer, and I said, I'm a biggest star obviously, Mane. Even though Khalidou Koulibaly, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Abdou Diallo, all the others in so top football, no, undoubtedly the biggest star in the Senegalese team, Mane. So it would have meant a lot to him, say, in his era. Ultimately, the name my Aji, the Africa Cup of Nations. And so it's with the things he said. And just Senegal in the last 7 years, and Aliou Cissé, I've seen a commentary. I've been on Twitter saying, people say Aliou Cissé, you know, he was backed by his people, Senegal for now back, you know, and maybe a Ghana say a back here, Nipa. And I'm like, people should stop talking as if say Aliou Cissé on Yandi and on more back, you know. You see, they should talk about a Juma Waye Intia Amane keeping a Juma.
Okay.
You see, Monday more this crop of players in the last 7 years, analysis, you see, the first AFCON was in 2017. He lost out in the quarters. Now, 2 AFCONs before 2017, no. Now Senegal a free move group stage. It's your coach Obeba, not the quarter final. That is an improvement. At the time, no more World Cup qualifiers, no more bonus, no. Ekoyi. Or qualify to the World Cup. Almost free World Cup in the group stage for the first time in the history of the World Cup. A team be a free with tie break. Yellow card and Momo free. One more yellow card than the opponents and a Momo free. So they went on that side or qualify to the World Cup for the first time since 2002. And them call World Cup. At that time, or them call World Cup. And in fact, no. In 2017, AFCON no, on free quarters. Then they went to World Cup in 2018 and they performed well. But they were out by, like I said, tiebreaker, yellow card. And the first time in the history of the tournament in BSC. Then the tournament that followed 2019, Aliou Stadium call final. Sure. So that has been an improvement on Ejima Nordiomaye. And Mandemu have been part of this success. In 2 years, Maneka, they were happy to win it for the coach, who is actually a legend. Because he captained the team in 2002. Then from 2019 Nordium call final now, losing to Algeria, who, by the way, were a better team. They were the best team in the tournament. He's still going on to qualify them to the World Cup playoffs this time. How many Egypt? Then the AFCON that followed. Waji. So, in the 7-year period, no, there has never been a timer, say, Senegal, progress and course through IHF. I'll be say, Obia, Oshio tournaments be, Oshio qualifiers be, and I guess almost Sakeno. But they backed him. No. Aliou Cissé has worked to earn the Jumana were earning and I will create for 7 years now. Some fans wanted them to sack Cissé because for them, the brand of football born any entertaining to them. But the results were there. You see, when the Senegal stars no more, Ismail Assar, Sadio Mane no more. Some section of the fans in Senegal listen, and so to be more flair than they were giving. But the results there was there to see quarters. World Cup, final, World Cup playoffs, then the trophy. So there was never a time in that 7 years, the results and the progress, no, echo or down. It's been up, and this year, no, we're hitting ceiling, no, for the first time in their record. And Mane Mo Kasano, some money can't figure out any, in fact, Koulibaly, they are excited say, in their generation. I've never seen any crowd as big as the crowd at what that Kaikoshia team no. Nowhere in the world. Yeah, not even World Cup winners.
I know what day.
Not World Cup winners. We saw it's the Euros. Yeah. Everybody knows I followed it, I supported Italy throughout the Euros. The crowd it wasn't the same. Well, we can say for COVID issues. But before then, even Zambia, that was in the crowd. Cote d'Ivoire G 2015, that was in the crowd. Spain G World Cup in 2010, that was in the crowd. Liverpool G Champions League, look at the people, number of people. Maybe for me who any trophy parade there, Nipa Dom, and one would see Senegal there. It
was insane.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. And that is history for the country. And yes, someone did the holiday.
Yeah.
And on the day, the fan kind of fan party. That is history based on the home TV. So credit to Manemo. Someone can know Dika. Credit to them. So in your generation, you see, we talk about SCNA Muntarimo. Say in their time, we qualified for the World Cup 3 times, but they didn't win anything. Yeah. We speak about Jan. Then they go now, the goals now or what? Oshe over 50 goals in a little over 100 games are averaging just about a goal in every 2 games. Splendid record. Yan GPBR. That's it. We'll talk about the day you were no captain for the Black Stars. Yan GPBR. Yeah, under 20, but last under 20. Yan GPBR.
Sure.
It is why when they speak about Baby Pelimwa, you have a lot to say because they were champions. So, Didier Drogba, Oko Cote d'Ivoire. Oh, they respect him in Europe near the other. But Oko Cote d'Ivoire, what is she? Almost 2015, no areta. And it counts. It counts. Okocha is well respected because no, or you're very young, no breaking to Super Eagles down on Kwaji. AFCON. But time no new superstar and they couldn't win it. So when you are the superstar of Messi, the man Okano, it's the same as the Messi J Copa America no also. Time away superstar of our country. What you have for Manchester? What time Chema? You will be remembered as a good player, but you don't be remembered as man will be remembered with the parade now more. You know. It is all a small now. You know. Say in this generation, he's actually the best African footballer. But to be fair, Egypt, the last time they came, almost they went out. Two editions ago, almost final lose to Cameroon. They went out in the last 16. Almost final Sanjay. He's the best player on the continent at the moment. Ballon d'Or, but without this AFCON now, no, maybe the chances cry is slimmer.
Very.
What I say? So it is a big issue for Manemu and the Senegal team. And kudos to them. Tournament in their first 2 games, people complain about the way they play. The people deserve to complain. People are right to complain about the way they play. But the point is, one and all move on. As I explained last week, it weakens every other opponent. No opponent played better in any game against Senegal. Or no one should have been brave, but what opponents you won't be better. So credit to Senegal on my achievements. Right. Egypt will bounce back well. We know them. AFCON is just next year. But the biggest test for them now is if they can, bring their revenge against Senegal in the playoff. The big blow for them is that the decider will be in Dakar.
That's a difficult
one. And the next time Senegalese will watch their stars play is that playoffs in Dakar. Senegal continue trophy ni buy. A chromo for the celebrity they won't see them in action until Egypt. The decider. And see, the whole place will be bought. You can imagine Ghana Koji AFCON. Boys in the club. The next time we see our heroes on the pitch, a decider against Nigeria.
That'll be a cracker.
That will be a cracker. And then the first time Egypt for Sabu Senegal Bill. The first game. Egypt fans in the Senegal. That first game. It's that game no. We want to see a fairy tale football. Will Mane and Senegal deny Salah and Egypt of a World Cup place like they did with the AFCON? I mean, and also remember, but I'm already looking forward to what is to come. It will be a big one.
And just match.
Oh yeah, match your snitch. Match your snitch. Few days, remember. Sure. I mean, I don't let you come down one day. We enjoy it. Evans, I mean, for the story. I mean, okay, my for the I've said it. My United has spent a lot of money in the last 10 years, if you like. And in that period, they've won only 4 trophies. And I've said one of the biggest problems United for facing was the choice of managers to buy. Some of the managers to buy, they had big pedigrees, they had big names, but they came at the wrong time. It's not the time they had dipped, at the time they were dipping, at the time they were not informed. At the time Amewugah is buying, it was a popular choice from Sir Alex Ferguson because not the way of Everton, or Pesau, or has stability. But you see, United is a different team altogether. One of the biggest problems one of the biggest mistakes Amewugah was that Omar Ferguson backroom staff and no we need my United coach and and Ferguson actually advised him to keep his microphone one year and he struggled. United were impatient, they sacked him. It's when LVG came. LVG had not managed club football for like 4 years before that. But on the back of that 2014 World Cup, there was high hopes set about United. It didn't quite work. The brand of football is nothing like Man United. The fans were not receptive of it. It's United Old Trafford kind of fans need good performance because it was slow, it was passive, sideways passes, they were not scoring enough, and they were not defending well as well. Even though they had spent a lot of money. Several players they were confused about their roles. Fattal, Van Persie, Di Maria, these are big money players. Fattal loan was the most expensive loan deal at the time. Di Maria was the most expensive signing in British football at the time. It's these were money they had spent. But I don't to Then Jose Mourinho came. At the time, I feel said that declining. But it was a popular choice. Waji League leader or Premier League leader. Mourinho is a winner. Or by Obeji, 2 trophies more. But the point is, those are the trophies United are accustomed to. It was Europa League, was Carabao Cup. So United have made wrong calls with managers, and the problem with United is the hierarchy. Those who made the decision making at the very top is a problem. So after Jose Mourinho, Ole was supposed to come as a stopgap coach. Someone put Obi substantive. They didn't do that. Ole by Obi 1 or 2 magic bino. Only Jumani man said on. Then Ole failed in the Europa League. They had an opportunity of changing the manager, which was only last summer. Then in this season, Aprana Ole Nyaman Kuye man Obi in Saint Jumani for no. They had an opportunity of sacking Ole and bringing in Antonio Conte. One of the best managers in the world right now, Antonio Conte. They didn't do it. They stuck with Ole, spared for Mefa Conte, and now they've brought in a stopgap coach, Aaron Rannick, to come and steady the ship, and he'll move to the higher office before the next manager comes. I hope Cyril Rannick, the history and the background of being a top director and making the good calls with managers and players, no. Of course, our big office now, he can help them make those right calls. Get the right managers, sign the right players. United have signed some players and Kasebio Munya for the team. Oh my bad, I be a problem. I'm no. I look at the Morgan Schneider and Munabebo, Man United.
But is he I don't know how many was here in these years now, 10 years now, United has spent this kind of money. City have spent less.
Yes.
And they've won 11 major trophies.
Yeah, yes. City spent money, right? But and City's money not spending no. The argument with City is that they spend those monies in fixing one department. It's just number of centre backs at City at all. Any Mubwa, John Stones, Otamendi, Laporte, Ruben Diaz. Pep Guardiola's always been looking for that right partnership after, before Vincent Company, Elko. But City midfield, any City attack, and then Grealish deal in and saying 100 million now. And City shall attack in home. Because let's face it, players now a City attack no. These were players Pep Guardiola, Kevin De Bruyne, Aguero, Raheem Sterling. It's already Mahrez nominate Gabriel Jesus Mekano, not Abo. The Bernardo Silva joined the party. It's City, baby, City has spent the panel. ASR defense no. Joao Cancelo, Nitanaki, one player somebody by John Stones. That is where even goalkeeper Koto Bravo from Barca, they have to pay top money for Edison because Pep Guardiola is consistently pay a class of players they are not just defenders, they are footballers who more defending. It's you can say they almost spend it in buying or replacing players from above Canada. But United have paid more money than City.
Yeah. But still the trophies
because City have, I think, at the moment, the best manager. And you can buy all the players, but you need the right manager. I'm starting a premise from the Man United for City spend it. And the right choices of managers. It hence Moyes, Elvij at the time of buy, Boeing at the time of buy, it wasn't the same Mourinho renew. After United, we've seen where he's gone and where he is. Ole, I thought say obey the stop gap ni we and I some jam the coin, but all my emotions, like say melody any be nostalgia and chiomo, and I'm keeping Ole. He was my try my and they book on Musim, and then they are trying to refix it. If they put the hierarchy in order decision making now, I think say United with the infrastructure they have and with the money they have, they'll be a lot better. Even their games today,
okay.
I think say United will match, and I might you will match their Premier League a big game, but the biggest game for me and Newcastle and Everton.
Okay.
So that game is a very big game, Evans, because Frank Lampard or Bonnie EPO game, the game or ball back in the FA Cup against Brentford.
Yeah.
Or Bonnie EPO game in this one, the first one, as the manager of Everton, or course St. James's Park. So should be at Everton further in 16th place with 19 points. Newcastle for our 19th place with 15 points. 4 points separating these two teams. So Newcastle win here, even before the other teams play, or back out of the relegation zone.
Wow.
And I'll go home. And they made some very recent signings in Newcastle. Okay. Guimaraes no Maba, Targets, Maba 3 PM, Ban. These are very good footballers. I think that they improve the team. And so it's a good test for Frank Lampard. These are the kind of games that Lampard starts winning. This season, Everton quest, any Lampard the Juma for this season is that we push on from that relegation zone. And Lampard the next 5 games, and also to be 10 of that relegation zone. Not try to finish somewhere around the 10th, 11th. And on your queen, number top 10 more fine. But these are some of the games and so it was a Newcastle win if they want to survive. Because when I go home, you are playing against Everton and also struggle. One new manager for the team. What on you 2 big signings? How are they going to settle? This is the opportunity. Meanwhile, Newcastle face the same problem Lampard facing with their new signings. How are they going to settle? So for me, the biggest game in this games, no, Newcastle and Everton, no.
Okay.
What I say? Man United will play Burnley. They are away from home. To be fair, I think United were unlucky in their game against Middlesbrough. It's one of their best games, and ironic. They missed several chances in that first half. If they can repeat that performance, but again, it was Borough, a lower division club. The test will be different. Okay. But if they can repeat the same intensity, the same opportunity some create around the same penalty, Bruno empty nets, Rashford Bobia, Sancho Bomano, Elanga header, Bia and air source. If they can convert more of these chances, United wouldn't have been the problem they faced against Borough. So the performance for me was good. Not so much of the conversion with the chances. So I think United will be fine against a struggling Burnley. But the biggest game for me is for me to see how Frank Lampard shapes up. Who on board EPL my here. Okay. And I won't use the FA Cup to judge him. But I want to see how he shapes up this Everton team in this first against coming up against Newcastle. Inter play Roma in the Coppa Italia. Yeah. I think Inter bound back to winning ways after Madonna defeats me.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Philip Sitsofe Atsrim Sitsofe and our team. Good morning to you all. We have messages on there. WhatsApp. Good morning to you all. I will miss your sports because I'm returning back to school, and it's my prayer that when I come back, Arsenal will be in the top 4. Also, my regards to all St. Martin's Form 3 students from Emmanuel inside Tema Community 5. Okay, wish you all the best as you're also returning to school. Big up Ekadi inside the studio. You are really a fantastic pundit. Keep it up. I'm Kwabena Andalet inside the Mafia family. Pram and our dear no Eba. Good morning, Evans. How are you doing? I'm fine. You guys, are you guys phobia masters? Phobia. I'm happy. Why? Because Asante Kotoko is part of Okay, Martinia Opesoka. I say Frank Lampard will survive. Why? Because he's a Lampard. He's a Lampard. St. Peter's from SU German Company Limited. Inside. Okay, all right. So keep it up. And no buy. Don't get the import of your message that much. Well, good morning, Max Sports. I'm Benjamin from Nongwa 5000. I love you, Sichu. Too much. Okay. When you say good morning, Max FM and Waanu or the Ebaye, and we say I'm Adam from America House in East Legon. I'm happy for money, and I wish my lovely club Liverpool well in the rest of our matches, and manager should help club to get Gavi like they help him get Diaz. Okay. All right. Evans, I'm Yao Staga on Twitter, and I follow Sicho a lot. Please ask Sicho how FIFA World Club competition are selected. Raskuku from Bechley and Awadi and Ebaye. This one says, good morning, Chief Ami. I'm Dominic inside OEB Bush Canteen down. Please, will the FIFA Club World Cup be shown? Blah blah blah. They
can watch it on the FIFA YouTube channel. The games are live there.
Okay. It is the amount. All right. Now 55 after 10. I remember quick kumra. Good morning. Marching. And I'm with you. Watching. Oh, I knew.
We are seeing you.
Money pound
I can afford the blueberries. We hear ya dambo. What is that? Sikani Ubutuma. What the boss your more.
Nescancio
Muja. And Achiana the way inside. And ya could do not the buy.
I know the old.
And sum me up.
Okay.
So, I tell me. And nobody likes you.
Oh, I should sure.
Is it one for Bodo Libiama?
Abodo from
Elmina.
Abodo, and yet Docno, and Yeah, no more.
About the sa Asimboku who come with original.
Oh, but keep
be well a palm junction.
a palm junction.
Say
Ebia
anadu no mo ba ne de omunya.
Mo ba ye be well palm junction. Come up. Omutimi twimo ko nyina aka. Oh wait. Yes. John J. Klopp, Mr. Klopp. Ye moniki comment no make it far up on any gia money ne seriga for gen ye moniki
Imagine this.
Ye moniki say wa unum say is it the twas will mean to me can be a kasi ye moniki ase wo ye flagship competition e wo Africa o say a competition kitwa bi e sha ne baby. I'm just quoting him. But two star players in a co-finance. Star players two and a co-finance. Uti England, I cast a competition to be a share baby. Now I thank God, set Party Viera ebe now.
Yeah.
So master keep quiet. Unumia oka. But Europe, and that Euro na yebono, is different because of train near the idea of the cohe. Ye ni train, ye competition is that. But ye flagship competition in Africa, I don't know. Your key players, two, and a call finance. I was imagine, tell my finance in the course of baby and as well baby.
Okay, said Oberhe. Then he'll keep an eye on one of Liverpool players in about Kobe. You know, keep. I mean, 2 games no keep.
Then in the will. It's a loose stock. Money can be built. Say a have corner your bohan. I have a competition kit to be a share man to be. Boss, yeah, more respect here, kaka. Yes, you are no. It would only be biaka. Keep quiet.
No, so she said the players me, be Jana Brana, Obe Wang.
No, listen.
This
is your key players in your team. Meeting in the finals. Now I'll pass a comment. Just like that. Kawano Pado. And before the Becanasa. Uni bibiaka Kawano Pado.
Right.
And now me catch us the whole week. Yen declare Senegal as a public holiday from Monday to Friday. Oma ye jumache. Boss, and no maybe what? Wait me father kun you you.
So.
Hey, director. I didn't want to be father kun you. And then no master some of Viasi, ama a Viaseno, Obian for you. Ah, mammy, me find down. Okay, first, and is Susan. Which me tata girl visa. So, you go secondary school bar. We show khaki trousers. No wash it. Wash it. Ube funny day, sa. Say this is
So I was secondary school bar.
No, sir, who are now so presence. Sir, you are in town. Now, I didn't know Fano. I told you to see. I know now, I told you could do them more. It made joke.
Not Johnson.
See, one to Namda. No, I could talk a yeprekunam. Ye boom casse. Ako na ye kam Senegal omo fe bi dawo. Director omo fe bi dawo. Eti generations upon generation. The last time I said it, and then on the situation, so I repeat. You see, now omunye force to Africa. No omun come. Even in West Africa, no omun come. but we are normal right. So you make kind of baby and do be America. Go and check on my players. Now, Koshe Academy. Boys in a film. Any baby or Modi or my baby. We are normal right. It is a money more Jiwo Monia. More Munje. Tell my Ghana far. Afco. You can 40 years. Near more Nafisa. Near more. Proper planning. Proper planning. And I do my baby say. It is a declare Monday. Monday was yesterday. Say a public holiday. Mesra ban. For 2 days or 3 days in count. Like yesterday I said. Now omun change suruku. French for no so omun nim samade so adi. Senka be we kwa Saturday night. Saturday night in edi samade so ano. Nanka ode no so account. Na omun nyi omani because no oma bre. Oma bre o. Eti de ekoso nyina me no omo yadwene. Me ne wo mo yadwene hey don't be ye bia wo wiase obi nya wo mo no menye Joe was talking about the crowd. Europe na George Club ka say eye Afcon twitwa bo bi e hye ba bi e na ye born African Europe no Europe ade kwa na ya no mo ye different eti Senegal for ye mo ma baso o ma ya de you see and only national team omo lose match. Omo lose game. Yeah. And omo dia bedru baby omo di. Bi twa omo prisi. Okay. Abanim pe bibi papa. Na onye ma wo. Right. You see ya na me wo problem with Africa your president no. Omo betimi a promise. Bedru baby ayemfe ma na koye ka. Go back to DK pose mutamwa baya bisine. Government upon government. If you want to me for failure, mo promise her 82. The name confirm no mkojiji buy ni na. Want to me anye. Senegal buy MPB papa no onye mfe mawom. Because first time, yeah. Now more will be coming.
I mean, didn't any park crab go about it? No, say
me say omo be wini bebre aka ho.
So
you winning for that Cameroon and winning one. Omo 5. Because we show omo project no. Any academies are a produce players na omo winning more. Okay. But adie course will be a one day beba form. Sure. See Manchester ne Burnley. I have a full match.
Huge Burnley.
Oh, full. You see, this particular season, Oma won 19 matches. 19. If you about 22, if you were 21, Oma won 90. Oma winning only one. One.
Oh, huge, one. Huge Burnley, no.
Only one.
Wow.
One. Okay. Omo I stand this view Omo but Omo winning one. Oma will draw 8 and 10. And Omo lose 8.
Wow.
As I'm talking to you now, Omo 13, Omo 15 points.
No,
13,
13,
right. Newcastle Mona walk 15.
Okay.
Sure, one match. Manchester winning 11. So this one is a mismatch.
Wow.
Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Omani FA Cup. How does feel for you on the Premier Year? I'm going to go to the one.
Oh. Okay.
6 matches. On my watch was so. Omu new and winning one. I could make Pomun to me winning. You're rough for Manchester, so now do ever. I am mismatch. We mean we see me time a channel paper betra. Na Manchester Wallapu, Awolopu, or Monet, Betina Hane, be home. And yet they be on Betty. I agree with you. Big match in Newcastle and Everton.
Oh, wow. And a song.
I was watching a year Lampard.
Okay.
FA Cup. Because then come on, you didn't come on. The side no play very good game. But you see, Brentford started well in the EPL. But along the line, I don't know what is wrong. I don't know. But I know man yes said me who know. It is a what me share. I hear Brentford. I will FA Cup. I think 3-1. 4-1.
Yeah.
There was a commentary being put near Shenka Crack Rebiwaha. So there were a big man, dear comment to cry. Pick and choose. Yeah, directed me. Director one. Director one. It is a semi-pro boss. 80. Boss. I think say this is a match. Everything here points, you know. Newcastle is here. And I agree with you, Joe, with the temptation, you know. Said there were way points in the way, no. See, what's sick with your Frank Lampard?
Yeah.
You are going to play with the struggle Newcastle. Newcastle is struggle. Almost any team are struggle. Since I'm a deep football team, me who season Everton, I struggle to say that. You see, I'm not relegation bet twice. But you see, problem then is I'm that I cry near moment.
Okay.
So, me big deep football team, me who Everton are struggle. Say that. Everton 8, 7, 9, 10. A Waanu mudi o magro. But this season, almost struggle. It is Lampard that will be a team no. In between the season. Yeah. We say what the normal different ebano. These are some of the matches I also prove. Okay. Because Ukushia City, among for intimate bet to what you be. Because City is huge. Yeah. But this is a struggle team. We struggle. But the secret is that Everton so tell be a winning Newcastle be the struggle.
Oh,
what the fuck would win him kakra? Okay. Check if you need more kakra na fe. The last time Omutimi share you check. Omutimi share Newcastle is down. Eti a match you know ebe determine adia Lampard the ba. And now we must here points, you know, so badly. Almost 15.
Yeah. How about 119?
And now we must 119. So a win. I don't go to Everton. I say.
Exactly.
So I am matter. 7:45. Yeah. I think that I better short my program tomorrow morning. But some shit, so much. Very, very interesting. All
right, so I say, Mr. Kwaku, I don't know what name can. Okay. Young Kwe. What's it? All right, okay. Now let me do this one. I can't wait to see tomorrow morning the Burnley when Burnley disgraced Manchester United, and all the best to my lovely club Chelsea and Bartholomew inside Kisseman and our dear no buy. Whereas we say for the first time I don't agree with Mr. Philip. She said they didn't got it right all time, but they still gave him the opportunity, and now he has won. And I can maybe I catch them on any year.
Any improvement on they are currently the best ranked team in Africa. 20th in the world. So name me year no.
Exactly. All right. We'll respond to your message near the amount. Okay, I'm calling him now. If I Bubbles, okay. Good morning, Chief Ame. This is Bubbles. Today is my birthday, but we'll meet you at Israel Ghetto. Okay, Mati Bubbles, happy birthday to you. And then
Yeah, get to.
Israel get to.
And also why?
Israel get to, sorry. So Israel the Okwa get to be over there, sorry. Oh, I me term inti or refer me.
Unim.
Only if you do so. All right, Isaac, I say, announce your presence, pa. Okay, I don't know, me name crop on the Casadia, but then let me take this one. Good morning, Evans. I like the voice tone of Sitcho today. He's too good, but sometimes he shouts too much. Oh, sir. From Sami Zola from Jamestown and Awadi and so Ebaye. Okay. Good morning, Max Pause. Evans, Sitcho and Huge Kweku, please. I want you to clear something for me between Mendy and Gabaski, who was the GOAT at the AFCON. For United, sorry, it's true. United has been wasteful. This is not the United we support. This is OG1 Ghana and our day we buy. Papaya Abasi from Dansuman. I just laughing at Waanu's submission on Man U against Burnley and praying. It doesn't end up like Kotoko yesterday. Okay, Max Sports Crew. Burnley will do Manchester United like Sharks did to Kotoko. Anayok from Anayok Thomas from La and Awadi and Ebaye. Hi Max Sports. Good morning to you and your crew. I salute you guys. Great job. I want to tell Ikari I love his football lecturing every single day, but I also want to let him know what's even though Manchester City might be some 8 points away from Liverpool, tell him the EPL is not done until the last game. Liverpool will still win the league this season. Achu from Teshin on Y State and Wanodi and Ebaye. And I will say good morning, Evans. You've been great since yesterday. As for Sitcho, dear, as usual, he made the analysis look simple. Happy birthday to my friend and sister, Ivan Saki of Food and Drugs Board. Listen to you live at Makita Laundry, Albert Shandov, Usu Remix, and Awadiwi if you buy. Bright from Ashaman says, good morning, bro. Hope you are good. Yeah, I am. I'm just waiting for Chelsea's World Cup. The World Cup playing. I don't really get you, though. Okay. My main you winner, Nafisa Embra. Atidiga MK Noble was say, I pray you don't come back to tell us Man United isn't ready for that match. Henry Osafo Asante says, hey, Waanu, you can really brag when it comes to Man United. Tell your people to fix the team and stop buying useless players. They always waste investment. Oposini from North Carnation and our audio no buy. Evans, ambassador from Dansuma, please tell Waanu to take his time. He should pray Man United doesn't behave like Kotoko yesterday. Eric Ban, I wish Chelsea all the best in the FIFA Club World Cup. And then, okay. We say, your friend Daniel Opong, please tell Waanu it's not Samadisho, but rather Samadi, meaning Saturday night. Okay. Oh, okay. Ali Dawood, the show is live and clear. Evans, please tell Liverpool to stay away from Gavi. Mate, 15 minutes after 11, right here.
Yeah, it was not said Club World Cup, how they select.
Yeah.
So the 6 federational champions, confederation champions, Africa, Asia, Europe, and then the host country, the league winner. It's Ghana, they be hosting and FIFA Club World Cup now. Confederations in continental champions in Ghana. Me a league winner in this case had to folk at Johnny Omunan Commando. So that is how they have the teams participate.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that one. Nafisa, right now, and Daniel.
And I'll say YouTube, FIFA YouTube.
Yeah, they can watch
it on YouTube. All right.
Evans. United, I am as I say, Obiet to make a massimo. Since then, I say, dear. As I dear Uncle Ye, but when you be, when your trophy be, and I say when your results be, and not cover up in your manner a chassis. But say na esi aye die, obi e be botokro, obi e be markel according to the waye. Because say past glory na ye didu. Wasteful in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Even say no crow. Me share coaches a kuku da mo baba be film. Now share players a mo baba be film a mo ko. And so still Evans eni amanize na city na akosi ankosi koda I must say crampo wunya player kwampa ne caliber no what's Rokwana United person Bakwana Evans no twetwe na ase banga ga first no kwampo na opa bakwa wunya wundi line mu kwampa wuntimi ma yankasa ne hwem ne ko te say kwampo wukokra na do wukokra na person di player ne ba Evans na fe do twetwe na ase aso be ba na ase wo ma. The last time Omunya trophy, that was in 2016, Korea Bamunya League Cup be enya UEFA Europa ebi ebe na mu na dem community shield bi ebe nya kani na runner up ni nya Evans fa say with me ebo rua Old Trafford Evans both team get me rua na ntuo mu Evans e ko show mo poto. So what you say? We should play as a war. This is say na nyama egu pattern of play kwambo Evans because coach is as yemfa ni say Ferguson ko yi wan pa na feel say and sa coach is here be we share efi Morino Van Gaal ni moyas mu Evans o mi na be fam gigs mu ni na stay in as a gab Evans and which coach no so wait me ball bi kwampa sa anka say o mo ntimi anje but this season United abobo Evans any wasa. And say we and sit kind we had the opportunity and in feel say conteba. Even so one mean idea no moji and I say business on the man kasa de omfa fans no do moye na no moye because omo ya sutie na nka say na United City no na oba be control bia say ade na tete apansam entu nya obi obeye ni yama na wasanji udin and Evans ankanyesa ba wo ba bet na ona se wasan amobi aba na se wona be control ni pa na o mani pa ni free hand e ma ni nya aduma no engine so yi ma wa now what is the essence also say sika wo sika wo se wo hono so say for results ba na pe dia edi enti na wo yesa Evans what ya say among for CC within the last time ekoyi Liverpool ba be Champions League Evans aji EPL Man City that's home City is still there. And so still what is United doing? And yeah, say, what do you want to say? Say after the moon you want to say my papa and I say no, their club may be informed. Then why waste money? So what I say. In terms of me now almost says I'll be what the best pracun. No poor be obey me see and not pay the baby na be jam Evans and so. But on your matter, Macra now chain, and this ever contain, say, Ronic, you obey, Evans one compound out when you have to say, Waba. Obati, yes, Pochettino be. Obati, yes, so Evans, into some lady, Evans, I did. Lampadaba. Waba, the first FA Cup, Evans, who lose me a 4. But this is a different match, Evans, and what? Newcastle, no, 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 so that's why she. Even so what you say. Na so why she because on also to players. Sika Arabs funny they are beshem even so almost some person be diegu. They also want to maintain in the league, which means say a woman ni na extra go 4 points between them. Evans Obi eni abre Newcastle or sunset Trippier no ne we mu ba Evans which means say as a improvement kakra bam. O mu as o mu nusu ye. Fi say news players nearby they struggle but Evans omun nusi e nyese omo ball bia we ni je mo but at least they shape up omun nusi e Lampard so the first match Evans me sure so bet na ho no one lose the first match sir because when ya FA Cup crampo edia FM awade ba afi no ba bebo even though oni saying team awo EPL ni mu na boy no afi no oba bebo a real match say it me hu ne bobre ai wom or starting in year, ebeko year man. One starting in year, question mark ebeba won ho because e kwan a ofa so e features me de bia meka say any e won ho. Enti eso it me be ye aduma ni ye. Wo call away to Newcastle nso na se wo hye ne team yi ban even so ate ase wo ba ye niam nso ekwayi ama no enti wo na odina pintin no wentimi ankonya win wo ha e wo me say is an away win ba coach bia wo ko ba bia Evans your first start no ene ne ye hwe de come start the mark so ate ase enti we no say Lampard a point bi obefa bia e de age ne team because Evans ultimi bo na even kwa is a draw crampa and now pick point if Newcastle Evans e be boa no. But one kwayesa na okosha say the first match wakwa kwaje nguasa na oba betena say even samanfo ebe start de ani ahwe ni yi eyesa na omunya aboche e ma no new sign na ba beka ho no say Van de Beek no anyway makwa kwahwe nyenhwe say na omuso ometimi ahwafa what time nso ejina akono watch for me say even say nya match but for the last match no to say West Ham lose to us on premier no onyanya good results here enti we no obehia say so to me get a point say Watford but sometimes even upset me bem when you abre no na Watford now on nam fam ho nan ye you know me say nya match mum dem but sometimes even matches be on ma wa when you anko ho a e betimi akwa akwaje nsem Penley United there even means me nka United no asem because and there be a man for Castle boys no ubetimi hu Tito kan FA Cup no wasteful chances amunya nyina ne penalty a Ronaldo mu bogu ye nyina na afo say and I made this brought to Evans on metimi akwa menu hwe de ekosi ye so ati ase once so my imagine say away match ni do ha na ye omukwa away sometimes is good for them efie ni na ya na akwa Old Trafford na ya na akwa ya asema mo me ni no mo so omu make sure I be a ometimi because a point because they say na team nesi aye no aso usho bia Evans obi a wo hope say United dey umia wani kakra betimi omo Adisa oyiro ho na ubenya best 1 point bi nyesa dia 3 points no betimi afa but eto bi a na wo bele me wo EPM aka ko na ma medals but a shower ana say unu na ntimi ambo a Evans so what dey make no onu so be mia nani enti United the earlier the better run can hwe no hwehwe nyema yie ntokwa na wo team nim no onhwe na onka no ntimi mom na afi de nyema enkonkan ema no
okay me that's Nafisa Fattal and one also did the akugu. I'm Derek from Obusumasi Pim. I think Kepa reads minds when a penalty shootout time, but for Mendy he reads body. I think Mendy should learn how to save shootout from his brother Kepa. Have a good day, Max Sports. And one also do a by Joel inside Kaswa says hello, good morning to you all. GFA boss Ket want humble GFA boss Ket won't humble himself to the government for appointment of a coach. He should let him go and find his own money for the Blacks to do the Black Stars. Okay. Well, you see, I'm Kade from Amanda. Wow, Man United is going to win. More vim. God bless you and your crew. All right. What's it say? Evans, read my message. Okay. I've done that. Okay. When you say, good morning, Max Sports. Wish my lovely girlfriend, hey, Abeku Felicity, at Kwabenya, Peter from Mashaiman, and Awadi, and Ebaye. Good morning, the king of Abetusa. This is Fifi from Adenta. Nobody selected players for Aliu Sisiu. Tell GFE. All right, so on that note, Kodaya Hone Aba. Ni heard the way forward for the Black Stars as it stands still now. You road ne kwane shedanya clear because okay him say nimsanka by this time there ya name ye coach no enya mai Nigeria for nso na o ma hihye on bibia no enti na so guessing no guavo ene a wo be da Nigeria for enim na wo ne abebo sa 2-leg encounter no
Sumo 28
busumo 28 and nso ye on the 8 abewu na sen ya ti wo hwe ne ekondia na o say bibi wo ho na say o say ntem ane aye ntem preko enye sa ade a sa so be hye ne abehwe nra kwabe na kotokofo so mudi ntwo na another coach has been sacked onu na yo je ne dwumedi ato ya champion of Elmina Sharks bema baby one be ni na say wo je dwumedi na ato no ehweza nke betimi ni di nkomo bata say aye bibi o but ye behwe say sa betimi aka no na ye dan ho bra ye ba na ye di mfi nkomo no so abro e ba isia
It's breathtaking, stunning, and simply exceptional. Hello, Ghana. Allow me to introduce you to the very best smartphone in town. Join the League of Extraordinary with the bold and beautiful Tecno Phantom X. Enjoy next-level camera quality with the crystal clear 48 megapixels dual front camera and a light up your night with the 50 megapixels ultra night rear camera. Catch all the action and fun on an immersive 6.7 full 3D borderless screen with a mode display powered by a 4,700 milliampere battery and a 33 watts flash charge for a quick charge. There's absolutely no time wasting. There is more room on the inside for everything. A mega 256 GB ROM plus 8 GB RAM for your favorite apps, movies, and games. It's an all-in-one smooth experience for those who are worth it. Visit any Tecno accredited shop nationwide and get yourself one and win 24 GB Vodafone data, 100 days screen warranty, and other amazing freebies. Everything is better on the new Tecno Phantom X. Phantom X. Be bold. Be extraordinary.
But you change your TV.
Oh, yeah.
And you tell me, say you don't get money.
Have you not listened radio? Look, TCL introduced Buy Now, Pay Later for both government and private salaried workers to pay back over 12 months.
Yeah, my free self-spoil.
You said your matter long too much. Look, the deal they cover any appliance we want. TV, washing machine, fridges, home theater, Charlie, everything.
You sure? Hey, Charlie, I come here. It be like I left my phone for hours. I come. Buy any appliance and pay later through our partner banks, including EcoBank, GC, SG Ghana, First Atlantic Bank, Abi National Savings and Loan, and you are good to go. Call us on 0596 913 298 or visit tclghana.com. TCL, the creative life.
All right, so that's it. Watching yes, Ababium. Good morning to you, Mr. Kofi Kapito, former Santi Kotoko management member. Say he's doing the listening on Crown, also yes, I can. And yeah, but if you Dakar hosts Ghana versus Senegal World Cup qualifier, man, Black Princesses. When him say we're Black maidens, so we are for 2022 FIFA World Cup and. Mano, Aduna on the 10th of March, Ghana and Senegal, Eddie Akinsi Beshes, so now 19th, Abagan Hanusia, and we qualifiers are airborne, Sabri, Yotum Omo, Ansi, Nugusa, Aircost to the India, Ephraim Sebibia, Betimia, Concan, Eddie Ama, Yaman, the twinkle ladies, nice and Koma, if you want catch airban. Now, him say Princess is also 18 for Uganda, so I need Yefim say Yeni, a year or my from Ethiopia. The best so Sabre Cassan so Omo Akopimo Pramprama, Omsomda Musisi no Aisha, if him say Bia Betimia Concan Yamana, or Metimini Ethiopia, a game no so Etimi Abaso. Na Black maidens no so than 17 ladies near come once and Michelle said, and I can say Morocco for a pimo, Krum Hanuma, you know, the boy on Kofakis, and a Moroccans, Nabi Pimo Hanuma, if him say Bia Betimia Concan, Kofakis, no, Etimi Akoso Kama, Asana, Nyamia Aduna, Ghana, 1888. Two if you are Numsia, Yedi Ache, a Senegal, Monty, so near the World Cup qualifiers, no so, Etimi Aqua Shesu Kama, and Koma, if we a year in my ball, more Akashka Krana, Medieban. Every man for Ghana Premier League, Koma, Ewohono, and Brown said, week 16 of the GPL, so, yeah, to this weekend, games, no, I know she, but then Baku came one, Oma Mario League. So, Mina Sharks and Omotina, Papa Andrew Sports Complex, only league leaders as Santi Kotoko, Eddie Buini. Can't say the banner, and I said, Kotoko, Kind, where's your poem once and question where Eddie Kind. Na, Dixon a 4 or born 2 million affiliate. Mina Sharks say, we train and every ball, and I say, Pow, nice, Oma Basha Goose, you know, I shemo, I say, Nemo Timmy Edin Kunimo, I Saki, Malaji Mustafa, Eshe, last penalty, Bansa and Babana say, Beniza Buedu, and a tea, that first go and son, Alaji Mustafa, Eddie penalty, Knikan, Emma, Umudin Kun, Kotokonya penalty, dear, Nansomo SN. Yankotia, the two coaches in Koma, only 2 after the game. Home, a team, and you won't, Kwabnamisa. Wasabe na de bio. Okay. Wono na olidi Sharks ma wo muti edi nkunim yentie Kwabna Misa nkoma wodi tu dwa na afi yetie Prosper Neti ogum yentie Kwabna Misa ansem.
I think the earlier hours I told you that Kotoba has never won a game here. So it will be a difficult game for them, not us. Because they will try to win for the first time. I think we play under pressure anyway. Kotoba did very well, especially trying to keep the ball to themselves. But we are determined about keeping the ball. We want to win. So we resorted to long balls. And long balls always resulted into a goal. So what I can say is that we work well, very well on the long balls and intercept us. We want to shock their pressure and then take them on the break, that counter-attack. So somewhere along the line, it worked. Somewhere along the line, it didn't work. It rather brought pressure on us. But I can say my boys fought very well. They were the underdogs, but they proved that at any given good time, they can beat any club.
Aye, come now, sir. Now, what's in Kano? Already said team corrugation or do balig mudi or ya dear point. So, betting me as severe, Mina Sharks. Prosper Netogum, and this time around, Omudin Kunimukwa, Nese Mina Sharks are chokyo. Yente Prosper Netogum, come on.
I mean, you saw it, you watched the game, we played better, but we just couldn't win. That's it. Not that they were able to map up a strategy to prevent us from playing. As I said, we played well. I mean, we were the better side. We created some few decent chances, which we could have scored, especially when we scored the first goal. Lamptey was played on. He could have made it double, and then he decided to rather bring the ball back and take a shot, which took a deflection. So, in all, I think we played well. I'm happy with their performance, especially when we went down by a man, but then we kept our shape. If you look at the changes that we did, it didn't show that we're a man down. It was like we're even numbers, 11-11. So to me, I'm impressed. We had a chance, we could have come back. Penalty, we missed. He's our best penalty taker. It's part of the game. He missed today. So that's it.
Now, as head coach, Edma Asante Kotoko, Prosper Netogum, and what's a commodity band. So, after 16 games in the GPL, there's a Oshimwa Kotoko, honorable 15, there's a one a hat folk or more, a Kissibako Basu, my favorite, 20th, and a Sakin, Basso. Kotoko lead the log with 33 points. Bechem toss me 29. Na as the Ori Mudia and second five 26, Mediama 9, 26, Olympics toss 25, Vidiana toss 24, Haas toss 23, and Ticarella toss 22, Brukum Chelsea toss 21, Nese Iduya Shanti go 21, Duba Dreams or 20. RTU toss to do me 119. Vivian Ghost Stars toss to do me 19. Lions, Accra Lions 14th with 19. Legon City toss 15th with 18. Wafa 16th position with 18 points. 11 Wonders toss 17th position with 16 points. And then Elmina Sharks toss to one warrior. Not as much as to do couldn't be not uncle 8 points. In Sabbath count, 11 points. There's a come free a air banner. Now, cry free a year. Sinamika can 11 Wonders Sakachi ba. Kratam second with a resignation letter. A coach, your friend, a champion, Eddie Emma, a uniform. The executive officer of a teaching 11 Wonders. I don't know address letter and it was him. Your champion. I wish to your champion, wish to inform you of my resignation, of my decision to resign from my position as the head coach of 11 Wonders Football Club due to personal reasons and some emerging circumstances beyond my control. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve the club, not forgetting the entire playing body, supporters, and the good people of Tichiman. Thank you. Nisasha Kratanasia, what the no ebaye. Na in commentary air koswa na say obi send the message. And Ikadi, Echimo, but looks like Kofi Kapito, former member of Asante Kotoko, was saying common then to percent what Nanu to be a corner, Yinity, a year in Komotu, na Yabaisia. Good morning, Kofi Kapito.
Good morning, with you.
But I won't call you.
Divine,
yɛde rade ase yɛde atia na yɛ adwuma na ɛm sɛ ɔsɛ bibi adraw attention na wopɛ sɛ wode wano to mu bie yɛtie o
Design your car, Moncomo, you move your fan, and I get sports, the way I give a never one in sports broadcast. Now, Minister one was also a thing to Susua. Now, all come about Senegal for I do my young, almost West Africa Cup for the first time in the issue of Africa Cup. This year, Senegal followed holiday and yesterday come that your car between Ghana and Africa. Your problem about Upan is this year you will customer, sportsman, and also we are waiting on Ghana in area. Yes, you may discuss and what it would my money and this kind of motivate you. And the mere fact is that one send the crew just a crew and population says that Ghana is a better 30 million. And the 30 million you trying to do to it. No one says just what was your cream? I think I didn't know. I'm only the area always said, you better or medal. Ghana by your sometimes you go on my penny any Emma Bushia or more. The year Paris and you are waiting. Now, the comment is no. Yeah, no. You know, Mamma. Tell you, if you are better, and the kind of wisdom for the next 10 years. Yes, you come on, Madame. Or what you want to do. You can't go Vietnam or so find the food here. Because of this, you know. Or to the old level. And two is true. On Saturday, I am motivated now. Now, I am a Sam, and then you would. Yes, corruption. Corruption,
Kofi ya sure say we look person we link asasem to yen Black Stars say yes Africa. Okay, so Sika as a motivator you won say never boy yen national team yen bra ya die mu won nim say we ya sure say never boy yen.
That's why I want to say that. Yeah, players here. Oh, we are Canada, especially the one who are from Accra. We are right, Accra. As soon as we yes, because a broken one. Oh, we move here. Now we get here. Say it, remember. Ghana, India. I said, you don't call me. Say me yes. Now I get here. Mr. Mindy. Now, maybe so. We can share in Gra. Services will bring him over to football. Out now, sports people, more we are away. EPL, Bundesliga, La Liga, and this and that. National teams now. Yes, Tano. Almost combo international matches. Again, I buy AMO. The Abaya said, Mbia, Nada Via, a Bruno, say, oh, more than far. Any of them out. Near more movie. Some say, yes, Ghana, yeah, what Ghana, you know, almost a contribution, you know.
Okay, all right.
You. Now, we ain't nine. It has them, and yes, I get you.
Okay. Yo, where you could hear every CP, ya person, ya channel to a discussion for a person, Black Stars. We are now technical body, yes, we are now video. Ya basika sem no one casa, ya resend never boy and I say, MY and Yakumu on. You, yes, said CP, say, Ujoni, him say, Yabena, Joaquin, ya champion, bracing Yana, now you didn't add to a young man. So, now, Kweku.
Yes. Sikandi win here. Yes. Sikandi win here. As a player, as a contract, normal Sika. A BJ 1 week in Jizia. Baby a football local. It has gone beyond nationality. Say, me a gun in any other day. You see, I ain't no maybe as in any simple. And Penifone is CFE, that is Amreno. They say, will be a co football more or sign contract or sign contract or Jiska. So abeye business, abeye bibia almost a home when you music fee. We have lessons learned from AFCON.
Okay.
Lessons we tell them our voice in conform. Lessons learned AFCON. And the Yabaga said you be see ACON. And the we make my because say you go around and you make a hona.
Yeah.
You munkum.
Sure.
You see, sometimes I may say if you got to hold
Okay.
Wo eke nipa nye news. Be nipa ka wo a news. Nipa nso ntimi nka wo. I know in the football ye wo upset. We enyina a reality check.
Wow.
You see, football and no man be brave in the womb. So I want the game. We should full 90 minutes. See, I started wa. And I'm going to feel. It's one of the game one. On paper, what to be strong. Obi aba conclude say what to be. But that is football for you. There is minute ban. But don't forget to say Ubra Emisa. Only the team no every division 1. Any promotion at the mouth. Only the team no free division 1. And what don't buy. And yet premiership. Yen in Papa track record. Omuko fa Malam Yaya, how many matches will we win?
So we need a crowd.
Eti hands are changing. Hands is switching gear. It is normal be breba. Yeah. A be west. So, a be so intimate improve the team.
Sure.
Eti I'm not game na me born. I won't born. Me share him. See, in the whole 90 minutes, when Timmy can say, Nasha see better than Kotoko. We the scoreline, which is 2-1, and yet the true reflection of the game I'm share yet. But on one the course of down for. Almost sometimes you have to be calm. Referees, we va ni ho. O jibibia, ye ni va. Obetimi overturn it unless a be an assistant no ebetimi a prompt you say oh e be a misu. But here is the case. I don't like the way Kotoko players in as if so much akobo. I am referee. You can protect. Protest, but who protest here in this end way? I think the Imuru was indisciplined. You didn't come on yellow card. Papa no man yellow card. Papa no show body language. And as I told you, the kind of man. But who shit and no can be. So the man was close and no man another yellow card. Now I say when you 2 yellow card, oh wow. And you straight red card. Or the come on 1. It's no shame, no Simon another one. You see, sometimes players, that yellow card, the red card caused them. But we need to credit on Chenya. They play well and agree with the coach. But who knows? Senka ebia 11-11. Ebia can normal betting assassin. Eti, na me pet the Kotoko 4 players in a year. You can protest, but Obuasi. Because officiating officials, omo powers. Omo powers. Eti, saa no man ketenkete ni nyinaa as to say that lad move from the line I saw him move. I saw him move. Maybe omonya video na share.
Okay.
And agree. So wait me protest it. In this way. You know, captain in Penifoni now. Why don't you channel it to your captain? No one yet your person. Players bet 10 or 11. Omuni na trash a year referee. But unya a yes clip on the sha. So said the guy move.
Okay.
Check goalkeepers in the for who the baby. Oh, Chrome ha. Ah, move. But move we are near Jai. But everyone will be draw my attention to it. Seven some share is some. On also no penalty.
On the penalty.
To be frank. Ochina na mi jare. Send me upon we. But yeah, after see a show game in the year. Ma nyabo tra nche replay na nche say onu su move. But obi draw my attention to it. Say me san ko hwe bi.
Okay.
But enu dey be another time.
Right.
Eti ay kokoba me dey ma won.
Okay.
I think last day any time when you.
Okay. Do you have a shot now?
Time.
Okay.
Yeah, nyabo tre na ya hwe say the bisi ako.
Right. Ikadi.
Well, I think that Kotoka always had difficult. It's one of those, and in football it happens. It's one of those things that I guess the Barca South Africa bubble. It's one of those things. Kotoka some way somehow just don't get the result when they play in Elmina. It doesn't matter in what form. And that game had a lot of, personally I thought Gumuko Chelsea Sharks there. I know the midfield Division 2 but Division 1. And then he got recalled by UCC, the university. All on the recommended.
Interesting.
So the two of them have history. Now Sharks team and all of that.
Wow.
But on the game in itself, I don't think that Sharks deserve to win. But I don't think Kotoko deserved to win as well. I think a draw would have been a fair reflection. Even though Kotoko played better.
Okay.
But in Kotoko playing better, it was as a result of holding the ball better. But there was never a time in the game Isam was under pressure. He made one save in the first half from a two-guy volley of boy, a ball from a ball in him. And after the red card, pressure about Nochi, Ganyu Bobby, then the penalty. So you can only say the goalkeeper was called upon 3 times in the game. And 2 of those times that he was called upon was when Sharks that sat very deep in the final part of the game. No person protects the leader, no mukra. So Kotoko didn't really create much. Even though no mukra no more. And in the box of Sharks, not too many things happened for Kotoko. And that was because Sharks were happy to defend. Sharks ball, they were happy to sit back and hit the long balls at Kotoko. And Kotoko couldn't break them down. I think so this season is the in terms of Mudasiri, the ball about this season. Game winner, game wire very quiet. In Ray Mudasiri, it was Lamte and Sharif doing more, but Sharif was sitting, Lamte was trying to do a lot more. Infuege was cut out by Glenn Afu, the right back of Sharks. No, he had a wonderful game against Infuege.
Okay.
If as well, apart from the goal, they didn't offer so much, and the 2 guy was engulfed. It's in the final third. Kotoko created chances like we've seen this season. No, they didn't create much.
Okay.
They didn't create much. Then they got the lead from the one moment. Sharks defenders nada. Throwing. Ball no call throw no. As Sharks were trying to catch a breather. And Kotoko were quick. I like the quick thinking of Kotoko for quick throwing. And in further alertness. By the time Kotoko were quick in thinking, Sharks very acting. Now further area box more possible than Mafuakwa. And that was the only one time Sharks in the box had lacked concentration and they were punished. And that is the mark of a good team. Say, when you lack the concentration, when you make the mistakes, they'll punish you. And Kotoko did that. And you're thinking, say, when you've taken the lead and you're going into the breaker, whatever happens, you make sure, say, you won't concede. And there was only going to be one way a Sharks able to make any chance as a Kotoko from set pieces. Because one other from the Mumbobi. Kotoko nobody now. So the only time, and in commentary I kept saying, say, corners and set pieces will be crucial for Sharks. And Umunya free kick. The marking was poor because Edu Kwano share goal. It was Sharif who was marking him. But Sharif Agojina Edu Kwano, Wakojina boy nechi. Instead of being on the side or making himself first to the ball, Ojina boy nechi. And the boy jumped him, which very repo. And he got a very good header on the ball and take out 1-1. Then after the recess, let's see if you ask me, that wasn't a penalty. No, that wasn't a penalty. Because Sharif had the chance, he has to jump. Born the thread. What does he say? And even, his hand was very close to his body. There was nowhere he was swinging his hand towards the ball or stretching his hand like the penalty Sharks considered. That for me wasn't a penalty. So I understand the frustration of Kotoko. But see, as players, these are moments that you need your leaders to calm the tempers. Okay. See, I understand a penalty by the way they were protesting is I have no problem. Because if it wasn't a penalty and the players were close to the action, they would have also seen someone and born inside. So the reaction, a reflex, it will come, it will happen. But when that happens, you need to listen to your captain. Not that you don't listen because everybody was furious. And quite clearly, Danla stepped off his line. I mean, Prosper Atogu might not have seen it. I'm sure by this morning I've seen it. Okay. And I'm surprised at the part of the interview, you guys didn't play that. That's the storyline that everybody's carrying. Mamu can't say it. And that was a crucial part. And he wasn't available. So when I was asking him, Manu Kashem said, from where you stood with him, but I was in commentary. What did I say? I said in commentary, I said what I had to say. But as an interviewer, I don't have an opinion. I asked the questions. And that was true. When I'm interviewing the coach, I'm not going to tell the coach, so this is what happened.
At all, not at all.
It's the coach who has to make the headlines. Mm-hmm. And I understand the way from where he stood. Okay. Now, after the interview, I went to him off camera and said, Coach, in commentary, I think I said it wasn't a penalty. That's what I said. And Danlad also came on the line, so honestly, okay. But he thought I should say it. And I'm sure to say, no, that's not the right thing to say. That's fine. But you see, that is the game. And that is why, even in everywhere in the world, so maybe see instantly, managers everywhere will protest this if they think said you're and yes, sir. So the frustration started from penalty and then penalty. But after penalty, no more boy and Danlad stepping off the line, the referee was right. So the penalty, in my opinion, was a wrong call, but it was a right call to have them retake it because Danlad had stepped off his line. And that is where my frustration again was with Kotoko. In fact, Danlad even deserved the card. The way nobody can rush and stand referee, he actually collided into it. The man had to take about a couple of steps back to regain his grounds. Wow. I understand the frustration. It's genuine. Say the frustration is there, but there's a way to react. And these are things. These are game management skills that. You see, Kotoko are playing the best brand of football in Ghana at the moment. Kotoko are the team to beat. And what some man be saying, it take the attention from the ball. Yeah. And even at second kick, I like to almost say before Moronia record. Even at 2-1, if Kotoko had 11 players on the pitch, I think Kotoko still could have gone on and win it. But they just have the quality and they were playing better. They were just not creating enough. Then Imoro talked himself into the books of the referee and got sent off unnecessarily. I think he would be one of those to look back on it and regret his actions on the day. Okay. And I like Kotoko's response after the record. Yeah. Ogumoyo coach. Yeah, the guy's a coach.
How being for?
No, I'm being brutal. Yeah. Once that record happened, on the ball back to me. Sharif left midfield, joined Mubarak, and Ganu. And Pushi, Japan. Right wing back. And Oma Ifrege, Ebo left wing back for some time. And Jamu Dasiru and Lamte Mufifi. But quickly he realized, say he needs a DM. Say maybe Lamte can be more committed. And he with Dasiru, because Dasiru wasn't having a good day. And he with Dasiru, and they play by. So that Oma can make Marco win him. Now I go pay equalizer. Then Blake can do the DM. Then he did it. Give me calling no who said, Sisi and all Sharks are not committing anything. I don't hear Japan film on the boy to be. I don't push Blake on anymore. And it was out of those pressures, no. And the man got new shots in the back, keep on the ban so out of the same thing. It took a penalty. You see where Lamptey was. In fact, I don't want to go by a play by a push boy corner, you know. Or my Lamptey go ball left wing back. I don't know if Taylor ever can. It took a bell. Send a bear they can. They took a friend. Send they can cause all the problems. And for me, after the red card, Kotoko's reaction with tactics and the way I want to approach the game was full mass. It was just brilliant. Anybody who appreciates football tactics would have absolutely enjoyed what Natogun did. And it was just brilliant. They almost got something from the game. But from the missed pocket from Etuga. And I think Esam was on the line. His left side, you see, Esam moved twice, and that's what can be confusing. Mm-hmm. You see, and let's keep move you. Mm-hmm. The keeper can move, just not off the line. So Esam bounced to his right, with his right leg in front, and then the left leg in trailing. Before he made the dive. At the time of bouncing, when Etuga ran into the ball, and bouncing to the right. At that time, not the line. So then he made the dive at the kick of the ball. At that time, his left leg was trailing. But all of that was very quick. And quickly after the game, credit to some people who saw it. Capture the frame at the kick of the ball, and he began his stamina. You could quite clearly see the Namekano. So the left leg, trailing. So I can understand all the frustration of the Kotoko fans and all the Kotoko players. But even in a game at Kotoko, they didn't really create much. No, they still had enough and committed their salvage something from the game. So I still think that the team to be, they are still playing the best brand of football, but this could be the start of survival for Sharks. I don't know if it's because of Kotoko that they played about themselves, or if they can go and perform the way I'm performing here. But ultimately, I think it was a good game. So ultimately, it was a good game. It was a great game to watch. Kotoko just manage those tempers. I think that the team to be. The time is yet to lose.
Okay, Philip Sitsofe Philip, and I'll tell you, we'll go huge on the Black Stars. Now, and also Abba. So now, no cause, me clear some of the messages here about so area Waanu Situ and Mutala on my bar for part 2. I said, good morning, myself. Concerning Kotoko's game at the first stage was a penalty. Me and you know it wasn't a penalty if the lad moved off the line. But Esam also moved. The referees must be fair with officiating. Okay. Please, Evans, I'm Kobina from Kaswa. I support the government to bring Chris Hutton as a Black Stars coach. GFA should back off or they will support the government. Okay. Yo. Good morning, bro. Ask Kofi Capito Europe. You not here. President has given contract to his son only in Africa. Charles Boateng from Nyameche Dakuma. Charles, your message. Me just say person can't be a mood, but well, still occupies the top 4 spots with 4 points gap. The lead is indeed a race, but not a marathon. One defeat shouldn't destabilize our good cause. On to Accra Lions. Let's fill Babaya Sports Stadium and huge donation to Virtual Seat Challenge as a lost home game in the first round. Banana from Danubian Fashion Digital Center, Tabora Alaji, and I want to do it. All right, it's already afternoon. The story about United. The story about Man U being a wasteful club in such that Man U has spent that money in the last 10 years and only won 4 trophies, whilst City have won 11 trophies within that time span, spending lesser. Emperor Rich Jr. from Dowenya, please ask my sports father Situ if he can help me purchase a ticket for the Super Clash. I know can you introduce you 20th to Omonia penny 5 in Grandma. As Evans come again. Elmina Sharks coach calls Kobina the mesh at St. Peter's. I mean in your person can I say. Elmina Sharks coach near Kobina Misa. I didn't know. And you're a champion, so I resigned for 11 months. All right, see. We are for Uti, Philip Sitsofe, Chiming, Carding, Nafisa, Fattal, Casanso, now team. Waanu so with support from Mutala Yakubu, NY, Kobe Sam, Chris, Nana K, and a Taki more a year MC I try a call a Facebook Live. Messages in doors and you none yet to read. Kofi Capito, as I said, we do 1 or 2 common will be at the Mamma sending messages here down. It's me beyond my trophy no more fan chain. Or Chan Yamia maybe share at the same time 10 to 12. But then, and anyway, so I'm a kind of sports pack 2, Waanu and the rest of the team now. Yeah, the air pack 2 no bro. Meeting Eddie Evans Amewugah will be to me from a chief family. What you give unto life is what life gives back to you. Joe, inshallah, is you get to.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo